This is the Kelty Late Start 4-person tent. The quick corners and color coding make setup fast and simple. The materials are durable, so it can take a little use and abuse, and the affordable price point makes this an excellent option for weekend campouts. Bring along 3 of your friends, and you're sure to have a good time. Let's check it out. There are 2 simple aluminum poles that create an X pattern over the tent. They slot into the quick corners and are pre-bent to create more foot space. The rest of the body clips make setup with the convenient quick corners and color coding, the durable materials and budget-friendly price. This is the perfect option for weekend campouts. It's the Kelty Late Start 4-person tent.
This is the Coleman Skydome 6-person tent. I spent the last 16 days putting this tent to the test in both the sun, like today, the rain, and also high 15 to 25 mile per hour winds. And then I rated this tent on a series of 10 different quality categories that you can see here on the screen. And then if you sum up the scores of all of those 10 categories, that gives this tent an overall score out of 100. And in this video, I'm gonna walk you through each of these different quality categories so you can see what's good about the tent, what's bad about the tent, and make sure you stick around to the end of the video where I'll conclude the overall score of this tent and who should actually buy it. So let's jump in with category number 1. Quality category number 1 is the setup. And this tent is really thoughtfully designed to make the setup extremely easy. It actually has 2 poles that are pre-attached in the back corners of the tent, which means you only have to attach it in 2 points in the front of the tent, which makes it a lot easier. Normally, of course, you would have to attach a dome tent like this one at 4 different points. And so this just simplifies it a bit. Another thing that simplifies the setup of this tent is that it has hooks all the way across the top of the dome of this tent rather than having sleeves there, which does also make this easier because one of the things that can be frustrating.
Here's my review of the Kodiak canvas tent. Out the gate, this tent is huge, 10 by 10, 6-person tent, amazing. And here's some of the good and bad things about this tent. It is made of canvas, which is very durable. It's also 73 pounds, and the poles in the bag are actually carried separate, and there's no backpack straps, which kind of sucks. Beyond that, this tent is amazing. This tent will last your whole life, I guarantee you, if you take care of it. And right away, when you open it, you're going to see how well made this thing is. Minus the dust, of course. Yeah, it's been used a few times, as you can't tell. Might get the black lung from this thing. Make sure to spread the tent out completely, because you're going to have to stake it down to get it up. I mean, just laying this beastie tent down has already got me beat. Down. Right, whatever. And here you go, the poles in a completely separate bag. We're so excited about that. Guess who forgot a mallet? This guy. So I guess I'll just use a rock. I hope all the comments are just you guys trolling me about using a rock and not a mallet. Here comes the flex bow technology. So what you're going to do is put the sleeve over the pole. It has that kind of hammer end on it. Now there's 2 sets of these poles, and there's this little button on there that you want to go past with the other pole. Then you see him just pushing past that button and pushing it all up to the hammer part. Then put 1 set of poles on each side. Then you're going to find these poles with tension cords in between them, and those are your poles that go on the outside. Those poles will stand the tent up in the end. Now those hammer-looking poles, make sure that bump is actually facing down. If you want to invest in a long-lasting tent, this is definitely one of my picks. Okay, that's it. I'm the Glen Guru. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, all the good things. Take care.
This is the Eureka Mountain Pass 2-person tent. Backpackers who head outside all year round, no matter what the forecast says, will love this tent. It's highly versatile with the removable panels and the venting, so you can open it up in the summer and batten down the hatches in cold, windy conditions. A footprint is included, all at a price that won't break the bank. The setup is easy with the 4 corners and clips. Just find a good spot, stake the footprint and tent body into the ground, and use the clips to set up the poles. Throw the fly over the top, clip it down, and stake it out. In wind, I'd stake out every possible guy line and be sure the Velcro tabs inside the rainfly are secured to the poles. This will provide a more stable structure. The rainfly is fully waterproof and it's durable. This budget-conscious tent is versatile, durable, and will offer the protection you need in all seasons. It's the Eureka Mountain Pass 2-person tent.
Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Clostnature Outdoor Tent. It's a 3-season tent made for 2 people. If that name sounds familiar, I've reviewed some other awesome camping gear from Clostnature. We did some sleeping bags and some sleeping pads, and I was really impressed. So today I'm excited to review this tent for you guys. So now let's go ahead and open it up. Here are all the contents from the nice carrying travel bag that they give you. You can see there's instructions on the inside to show you how to set the tent up. It comes with 1 carrying bag, 2 aluminum poles. So thank you for being here. Be sure to check out my other Clostnature outdoor product videos as well. They'll be linked in this video. So thank you guys again, and I will see you in my next video.
So today I'm bringing to the channel a tent review. Now the tent review is a Nightcat 2-man backpacking tent. So this tent, like I said, it's from Nightcat. It's got aluminium poles. It does have the cheap tent pegs. I like how they put a very luminous green cord on the bag, so if you lose it on the floor, you can easily identify it with a bright green. Yeah, they're the cheapest pegs you probably can get. Pegs out everything. I can change them over to ones I like to use. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this tent up because it is actually raining now as it is. So I'll get this tent set up, then I'll bring you back to see it. Now, first of all, in these weather conditions, it's sort of spitting. It's due to get heavy rain about 7 o'clock. But for now, I'm going to have to get off home anyway. If you like this video, you like me honestly, you can whack this here by subscribing to my YouTube channel. And there's some more videos going to pop up here. I'll put the video when I camped in the Nightcat hammer catcher so you can see that. So for now, I'm going to get off. Thank you very much for watching.
Alright, this is our Gazelle T4 tent. This is our 4th trip using it, and so far has been awesome. We've had this tent in 40 to 50 mile an hour sustained winds and also downpours. If you haven't seen setup videos for this tent, make sure you check them out. The tent goes from bag to what you see here in just a few minutes. Like I said, this tent has been great for us so far. It's a little cumbersome to stow in the vehicle since it's nearly 5 feet tall in the bag, but the benefits outweigh the storage. The material is pretty thick and does a good job of insulating the inside. All right, so let's talk about these pop-outs right here. So each one of these pop-outs come with an anchor rope that you could tie on here and anchor down into the ground. So for our first trip, we did not use these anchor points, and unfortunately, these sides popped in on us as we were sleeping. So we were in Anza Borrego State Park. We were experiencing gusts around 25 to 30 miles an hour. And as we were sleeping, we would experience the pop out pushing in on us. For our second trip, we learned our lesson and we were in White Rim Road in Canyonlands National Park. We experienced 40 to 50 mile an hour sustained winds for several minutes at a time. We had each pop out tied and staked down, and our tent barely shook throughout the night. A few minutes, and it's completely enclosed with bug screen. If you have any questions, please comment below, and thanks for watching.